Archie, tell us a little bit about the vision and future that you see for JMMB.
I think in considering the future, one must consider the past. And JMMB has really been innovative, being a company that looks ahead. And in looking ahead, we're always a step ahead of our times. And in looking ahead, one sees the plans for the company, being able to be flexible to deal with any requirements that are coming. So with increased regulatory requirements, increased challenges in the financial marketplace, the company is always able to deal with those. And if you look at our results over the past 18 years, you have seen continued growth. While it has stabilized in period in which the economy has declined, you have seen a steady growth, a forward approach, and the ability to cope with any problems that arise. So the future looks bright, and with the plans that we have in mind, I can see JMMB becoming even stronger for the next, how many years we've gone? 19, 20? Certainly for the next 20 years or so. I believe JMMB will be going from strength to strength.
Thank you. Imani, we heard in the AGM today, Keith spoke so much about customized solutions. Tell us a little bit more about what customized solutions are and what it means to your clients and shareholders.
Well, at JMMB, our customized solutions are comprised of three main components. One being the right products, based on who we know our clients to be and what their needs are. Also the right kind of plan and the right partner. And when we speak about the right products in particular, let's take an example of our car solution. That's a combination of saving for your deposit. That means using investments as a mode to actually get to your savings and your deposit faster. The second product is in fact our car loan. It's really affordable rates, low fees, and such you actually are able to actually purchase the car at a much lower rate than other institutions. And the third component, which is very important because it's compulsory by law, is car insurance. JMMB, through its insurance brokerage house, actually provides through a Motor Smart Pack great discounts up to 22%. So the overall value to the client with the solution is in fact a much more affordable way to own your first car. And so in that similar vein, we'll use other products that we have in our suite to create the home solution as well as the education solution so that our clients can achieve their dreams faster. That's our goal.
Talk to me about this term solution. What does it mean? We see where people tell you, oh, we have good rates, etc. But talk to us especially about the word solution.
It's a really important point, Danielle, because as a solution-oriented company, it dictates how we listen to our clients. When clients come to us, we ask them, what really are your dreams? What's your vision for yourself, to understand their actual motivation. Then we also ask, okay, what's happening now? What's your current situation? And then we look for opportunities. And based on those particular factors, we then are to say, how can we craft the most relevant and customized solution that's right for you. Not everybody, products and services are like standard. A loan is a loan and a savings account. But at JMMB, we say, no. We take the general product and make it right for you. And that's what we mean by solution. By hearing what your needs are, what your dreams are, and saying, how can we tailor what we have to make it right for you?
You have so many clients. I believe it's 160,000 clients plus, and I know you've created great solutions for many of them. Talk to me a little bit give me some examples about types of solutions that you have created for your clients. What clients have achieved their goals and what were those goals?
Okay, for example, many persons want to actually, drive off in a great car and a great vacation for their retirement, but no worries at all. But persons who actually think about how much do I need to have saved, invested, accumulated in order to actually finance my lifestyle at age 65. We had a client that came in, right, and he was 33, had a young family, and when he worked with our planner, the right planner, right, the right plan, when she worked with him, given inflationary impact on his investments, what you'd have to have accumulated by age 65, he was nowhere near that, and he'd be working till he was 74. She said to him, okay, fine. Given you have a family, given you have these kind of expenses, how can we look at your overall budget and get more out of it? And they discussed actually even using his skills to actually go elsewhere to get a better job, to earn more, so that he could actually reach his goal. She then built for him a portfolio with equities, with bonds, with fixed income repo investments and such, so he could actually maximize more of his return. As it stands now, he's on his way, based on all our projections, to in fact reaching his goal of retiring at 62. You know, comfortably able to finance his lifestyle and finance his dreams, because retirement in this world nowadays is not about just going home and doing nothing. It's about really exploring the world, and he has particular objectives that he wants to pursue, and so happy to say that he feels confident he's on the path to achieving that. Similarly, we've had clients, you know, who really wanted to own a first home. You know, everybody wants a stake in Jamaica, in Jamrock, and you know, they come in and say, I want to save, but I have no idea what they're saving for. So we actually work with them, saying, here's how much have you actually access to your NHT? Let's make sure we have an NHT component locked down. Okay, given an NHT component you actually have, what area do you want to live in? And we work with the person saying, okay, given the reality in the situation, what's the most appropriate or likely way to achieve your dream fastest? Maybe you can't move to a Kingston 5 area now, maybe we do a starter home elsewhere. And so we work with them on a dream to get stepping stones, and actually not just work with them on a savings plan or an investment plan rather, using their, once again, bonds and equities and the repos. We also work with them to say, given the kind of house for the starter home and what target you have, we then say, okay, how much do you have to save, and how will you work with your budget to make sure you carve out that actual investment amount each month. And then we ensure we walk with you with NHT, through the whole NHT process, to make sure you get that component as well. So at the end of the day, you have both your own investment amount needed, as well as the NHT component for a low interest rate. And of course, we work with other mortgage partners as well to ensure that the client doesn't stop at just the advice or just the investment amount, but actually stops at attaining the dream. Those are two examples. I mean, we have so many clients that who can attest to just focusing on their vision, working with a plan, with the right kind of planner, makes a huge difference and have made them achieve their goals.
Thank you. Speak to me a little bit more about what centralized operations is, just for our average everyday shareholder who may not understand exactly what that means and how that contributes into the everyday, you know, when they read that in our financial statements or the costs that we incur for that, what does it mean to them and for the growth of the company?
So what it means is that we will then be heavily technology based, because that allows a transaction to occur in any branch, anywhere in Jamaica in our operations, and that we can do the processing in a centralized manner. It means that we are very reliant on our systems, and we have to really big up at this point our IT, started as IT manager, now our Chief Information Officer, Sheldon Powell, because he has been able to create those systems for us, to create those customer base, the customer database, such that we can share our customers across our branches. It also means that for us, we can then, although we still have our heavy staff costs, because then we can dedicate our staff to dealing with our clients and offering that particular kind of customer care. So when you walk into a JMMB branch, you will see client-facing officers. You will not see a counter with major back offices with desks, with papers processing, or with computers processing for that branch, because all that processing takes place at our head office.
Thank you so much.